I'm Jeanna Loves Christmas. Welcome back to the channel for Christmasing. We are still in our Garland week. Christmasers, this is the last time you're gonna see me in this video not covered in tree flocking. I am literally the meme. How it started, give me like 8 minutes, how it's going. Let's get ready. Your first pro tip, the only thing tree flocking doesn't stick to is denim. So my jeans are gonna look real great, but my shirt, I'm gonna have to throw it away. I usually wear overalls when I use tree flocking, but I didn't bring them. So here we go. This technique I'm gonna use is a wraparound. So if you can attach your garland, the wraparound is a very good technique to use. I'm using a thinner garland. This is a 16-inch flock-based garland. I'm going to take the wraparound technique every 5 balusters. I can see the flocking flying in front of my eyes. It's gonna be the snowiest video you've ever seen. I'm gonna run it first because I have it coming over through the first one. Okay, I have to come around. Nope, I feel like I can get it. I got it. Through the first one. Next, I'm going up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm wrapping. With the wrap technique, you wanna keep it taut the entire time. It's like the triceps and delts. It's really what I'm working here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming around again. This also creates that look that you have loved on Instagram, the one that comes over. See, now we've got this to work with. Working my way down, I'm gonna refluff my garland. Oh, we needed this wraparound moment during Garland Week. We needed it. Let's ribbon. I'm going to make the entire staircase with single loops of varying sizes because single loops, well, there's only one of them, so it's less hard than maybe a double or a triple, or maybe it's not as intimidating. Either way, making triple loops, single loops, double loops, all my loops, my 3 simple loops, it's easy. There's a whole other video on that. Go check it out, but not until this part's done. This ribbon's available on my website. The year is 2022. If you're watching this in a different year, it's not available on the website. Anything I talk about is available now and can be sourced somewhere through my channels. And if it can't be, and it's from my inventory, it's not available, but it's just here to inspire you. Single loops. I'm gonna do varying sizes because I want this to have somewhat of a whimsical feel, and I still want it to have texture. Went one coming right off the top. All right, like 1 loop, come on. We can all make this. This is my favorite part about flocking. When I start rustling with it and put the ribbon in, the tree flocking sits on my velvet like it was snowed on. It makes me happy. I'm gonna work this down as pretty much as fast as possible. Tucking it in right into the heart of the garland. I'm gonna cut, leaving a little bit of a longer tail. We're going for whimsy, and we're gonna do another. We're going in with another single. Big hard twist. Don't forget that hard twist. It's how you make all that goodness come out. You're breaking, it's like a pinch, but a pinch that hurts. And why do you want to hurt your ribbon? You want to break it down just enough to do what you need it to do. I have a plan. Don't worry, I have a plan. 4-inch velvet ribbon. This is something I'm asked often. It's harder to work with. Well, one, it's harder to work with. Ours is harder to work with because the Ferris silk ribbon is all backed. So it's like a 2-in-1 ribbon. There's this ribbon and there's wire in it, and then there's this ribbon and then there's wire, and you're dealing with double backing. The reason the double backing is amazing is because boing, boing, it's a lot what's going on there. And if it was not double backed, it wouldn't look like that. Making our little candy cane. Well, I want bigger loops because I'm doing something else. We're gonna pinch it. I'm gonna use both my hands and I'm gonna get it into this pinch. Once I get it there, I'm gonna pop it out. I wanna make sure I'm gonna get, whew, did you see it happen? It was so exciting. And I'm gonna hold this like if I pinched you, because you really got to me and I was like, I'm gonna get you. And I was gonna leave a hole in your skin and a bruise and maybe draw blood. That's how tight I'm pinching my ribbon. But do it with a smile because everything you do when you're smiling is merrier, okay? Good. So pinch to mean it, like pinch to injure. Injuring it down, breaking down the wire. Hard twist. I have pleats in the front, I have pleats in the back. Poppin', personality. Is it perfect? No, but none of them are supposed to be. They're all supposed to be like their own little ribboning things. Okay, we answered that, I think. Jeanna, how do I get my 4-inch velvet to break down? We answered it. I'm gonna not work in a normal pattern. I'm just gonna kind of pop all around and ribbon this up. I wanna make sure, because we have to celebrate the goodness of having our over the top. So we have to celebrate it. And by doing that, we're gonna bring in the ribbon to come off of it, like a little showcase. We want it to dance up there. And if you can see, I took my single loop and I almost made it a double loop because I just tucked it right below, and that gave it that double look. I'm gonna leave a cute little tail. The rhyme or reason that I'm gonna work in is without rhyme or reason. It's just going to be consistent. Going in next with Fair Silk's fur ribbon. This is giving me all the polar vibes. I'm going to continue on with my single loops, joining this in as a connector ribbon. This one, I am going to overlap a little, but when I overlap it, here's the important part. I gave it a lot of extra space. Okay, get my arm in there. I want this to look 3D. You'll see pictures. But from the side, this is giving. Working my way down. I'm only going to loop her one more time, making sure I have enough length for that 3D look. And then I'm gonna trim her. A little shorter than the other one. Oh, I love it. I don't do a lot of whimsical looks because it's just not, well, what I do. It doesn't mean I can't. Whimsy is so fun, especially when you have children in the house. This definitely gives me some warm, fuzzy childhood vibes. I created almost, see, I have a double coming out, so it's like I have a triple. With single loops, it's like you can work your way through it and make any size bow you want with very little effort. I'm joining every single fur loop into the joint of my original large loop, so I create that wild dimension. Oh, that just is so good. Every single time I put it in, I'm going to admire it. When you're doing anything, waste should be in the budget. So for instance, say you're buying your ornaments. You should buy 20% more than you need. What if something breaks? What if something breaks and next year you try to make it and you can't because you don't have the ornament? You should always allow for waste for all things. It's not being wasteful, it's being mindful. This ribbon is called Christmas Glitter Magic for reasons we've already discussed. Wow. Sticking with the single loops all the way down. If you're using the flock garland and you don't feel like it's, if you don't feel like it's, the wire is as good for you and you can't get it in there as securely, you can use a piece of wire. If I was putting this in, as I put this in, I will put this in and say I wanted to get a big pop right here, but this is a little flimsy and it's not giving me what I need. I'm gonna pinch it, take one of my wires, give it a twist, maybe two. And now the wire, this is also the way you do a fresh Christmas tree. I don't have my hands on those very often, but this is also that way. You take the wire that you just put on it and you wrap it right into the heart of the garland. It's like utilizing the garland branch. It just did exactly what I needed it to do without using the branch. Sometimes the branches don't feel as strong when you're using a heavy ribbon. With the wraparound, we have to do both sides. So I'm gonna carry my design to the back, because you can see it all the way up. Santa is not the only one with a bag full of treasures. I have one too. This one is filled with my Sullivan's favorites from this season. Let me get one of each. Show them off. These are so cute. Look at these. I had 6 of these, so I'm throwing them in. I don't know where they came from. I've had them a long time, and I've never used them. It's their moment. When your ornaments are placed properly into the heart of the garland, they're not gonna go anywhere. If they start to move and drip, we got a little problem. We can fix it. Profile is where it's at. Profile is really why you do the rollover, because it makes it look just like this round going up the staircase. Okay, let me just go ahead and build the bottom. Let me make that bottom happen for all of us. We just have this little ornament. This little ornament. This is what a 12-inch ornament looks like, in case you were wondering. This is bigger than a head. It's a 12-incher. We saw these on our website. They're so good. Okay, that's an 8-inch ornament. 8 inches. I just got to admit that was worth it, wasn't it? I know, a little ball garland moment without actually making it. I just kind of layered the ornaments in. Yeah, we needed that. This is called candy finish. This is a red candy finish. Can you see that? It's good, good, good. Oh yeah. We like 5-inch shatterproof. This is what's next. These are also on the website. I never give up. I have these. I don't have very many, so I'm gonna put them in right where I think they need to be, and we're gonna call it intentional. I also don't intend to light this because there's a lot of glitter on it. There's a lot of flocking. I don't need the lights up in the business. If your guests are coming over, haul out some ring lights and just light her up like the star that she is. Also going in from the archives, just because it was furry and it matched. Yes, yes. I haven't done something this whimsical since my Grinchy days. Have you seen my first video? It was a Grinch video. It's so cute. It was filmed with my phone. It's where I started just a few years ago. All the memories. All the memories. We'll say that about this video one day. Subscribe. Lots more is coming. If you have any questions, you can find me on Instagram in the DMs. Come hang out with me in the Christmasers daily. I'm TikToking. I Pinterest. I'm gonna clean up my own mess when I'm done here. I do it all. Thank you for Christmasing with me today.